Miranda, the devil wears Prada. This stuff? Oh, okay, I see. You think this has nothing to do with you. You go to your closet and you select out, I don't know, that lumpy blue sweater, for instance. Because you're trying to tell the world that you take yourself too seriously to care about what you put on your back. But what you don't know is that sweater is not just blue. It's not turquoise. It's not lapis. It's actually cerulean. You're also blindly unaware of the fact that in 2002, Oscar de la Renta did a collection of cerulean gowns. And then I think it was Yves Saint Laurent, wasn't it, who showed cerulean military jackets? And then cerulean quickly showed up in the collections of 8 different designers. Then it filtered down through the department stores and then trickled on down into some tragic casual corner where you, no doubt, fished it out of some clearance bin. However, that blue represents millions of dollars and countless jobs, and it's sort of comical how you think you've made a choice that exempts you from the fashion industry, when in fact, you're wearing the sweater that was selected for you by the people in this room from a pile of stuff. Odette, from The Hairy Bird. At the top, you'll write in whom you'd like to elect as your student representative, and at the bottom is the referendum on co-education. Just check the appropriate box for yes or no. It looks pretty simple, but now you're going to have to decide how you really feel about Ms. Godard's. A lot of you think this place is a prison, some old-fashioned prude's idea for keeping girls out of trouble. As if we can't be trusted to look out for ourselves. You always wished it would dry up and blow away. So vote yes, and you'll get your wish. Miss Godard's will disappear like the dinosaurs. And then, for others, the school has brought out the best in you. Maybe in the outside world there are people who mean well, but they just don't expect very much out of you. Just look pretty and pick up the right fork and take a letter. In here, you're around people who expect bigger things from you. They give you the nerve to open your wings and fly. And you'll vote no to changing this school. Because to you, this place isn't a prison at all. It's a place to be free. Dr. Grout from Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines. I fear the others are beginning to notice my preoccupation at the vampire gatherings. I'm thinking again of the particular vampire of whom I spoke previously, who I dare not name for my growing fear, if the voices ought to be believed, that my caution is warranted, for they speak of as black as crimes, both past and future. More than once have I seen the suspicion in his eyes, heard the distrust in his voice when speaking with me. The fear must register on my face, as it is all I can do in these moments to keep from crying out in a chorus with the voices. Debbie, from Adam's Family Values. I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't enjoy hurting anybody. I don't like guns, or bombs, or electric chairs. But sometimes people just won't listen. So I have to use persuasion. And slides. My parents, Sharon and Dave, generous, doting, or were they? All I ever wanted was a ballerina Barbie in her pretty pink tutu. My birthday, I was 10, and do you know what they got me? Malibu Barbie. That's not what I wanted. That's not who I was? I was a ballerina. Graceful. Delicate. They had to go. My first husband, the heart surgeon. All day long coronaries, transplants. Sorry about dinner, Deb. The Pope has a cold. Husband number 2, the senator. He loved his state. He loved his country. Sorry, Debbie, no Mercedes this year. We have to set an example. Oh yeah, set this! My latest husband. My late husband, Fester. The corpse. And his adorable family. They took me in, accepted me. But did any of you love me? Really love me? So I killed. So I maimed. So I destroyed one innocent life after another. Aren't I a human being? Don't I yearn and ache and shop? Don't I deserve love and jewelry? Sorry. Goodbye, everybody. Wish me luck. Elliot from Mr. Robot. Oh, I don't know. Is it that we collectively thought Steve Jobs was a great man, even when we knew he made billions off the backs of children? Or maybe that it feels like all our heroes are counterfeit. The world itself is just one big hoax. Spamming each other with our running commentary bullshit, masquerading as insight, social media faking as intimacy. Or is it that we voted for this? Not with our rigged elections, but with our things, our property or money. I'm not saying anything new. We all know why we do this. Not because Hunger Games books make us happy, but because we want to be sedated. Because it's painful not to pretend. Because we're cowards. Fuck society. Aeme from Little Woman. I've always known I would marry rich. Why should I be ashamed of that? Well, I believe we have some power over who we love. It isn't something that just happens to a person. Well, I'm not a poet. I'm just a woman. And as a woman, I have no way to make money. Not enough to earn a living and support my family. Even if I had my own money, which I don't, it would belong to my husband the minute we were married. If we had children, they would belong to him, not me. They would be his property. So don't sit there and tell me that marriage isn't an economic proposition, because it is. It may not be for you, but it most certainly is for me.